Did you know that some everyday habits, things older adults do without even thinking, might actually be making life harder? If you're between 65 and 80, this video is your wake-up call. We're diving into 5 subtle but harmful behaviors many seniors carry into their golden years. These aren't the usual tips you've heard 100 times. These are quiet habits that shape how you age, physically, emotionally, and mentally. This isn't about blame, it's about reclaiming joy, confidence, and health. So if you've ever wondered whether certain choices are quietly holding you back, stick around. The final point is one most people never think about, but it might be the most important one of all. 1. Holding on to old grudges. One of the most emotionally draining habits is clinging to past resentments. It could be a family feud, a betrayal from decades ago, or a harsh word from a neighbor. You might feel justified, I have a right to be upset. But here's the thing, the other person may have moved on. Meanwhile, you're still carrying the weight. Grudges don't just live in your mind, they take root in your body and spirit. They raise stress, lower immunity, and drain your energy. Think of it like dragging a heavy suitcase everywhere you go. Eventually, it keeps you from enjoying the journey. I once met a man named Walter, 79. He hadn't spoken to his sister in over 30 years due to a fight over their parents' will. When he finally reached out, it didn't erase the past, but they laughed, cried, and reconnected. Walter told me he hadn't felt that light in decades. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting, it means choosing peace over pain. Let go, not for them, but for you. 2. Letting your appearance go. Many older adults fall into the "why bother" mindset. They stop fixing their hair, wearing clothes they love, or even looking in the mirror. But your appearance still matters, not for vanity, but for vitality. When you take care of how you look, you remind yourself, I still matter. I remember Gloria, 76. She hadn't worn lipstick in years until a friend encouraged her. One swipe, and she lit up. I didn't realize how much I missed myself, she said. These small acts of grooming or dressing well can lift your mood, boost confidence, and reduce isolation. So trim that beard. Put on those earrings. Not for others, but to honor your life and your presence. 3. Always needing to be right. As we age, it can feel like no one listens anymore. That can lead to constantly correcting others, shutting down opinions, or insisting your way is the only way. But here's the truth, wisdom isn't about having all the answers, it's knowing when to listen. Harold, 81, was brilliant, but lonely. His family avoided conversations with him because he always had to win. Once he learned to listen more and correct less, everything changed. People started coming around again. Let others talk. Let your grandkids explain things, even if you already know them. It's not about being right. It's about connection. 4. Refusing to try new things. Routine can feel safe. But too much of it? It shrinks your world. Many seniors stop trying new things. They eat the same meals, talk to the same people, and avoid learning new skills. But your brain, like your body, needs stimulation to stay sharp. Trying new things doesn't have to be big. Try a new route on your walk. Join a local class. Learn to use a smartphone. Take Ella Lehner, a widow in her 70s. She'd never used a phone, but after her grandson showed her how, she was soon video calling friends and ordering groceries online. She said it made her feel alive again. Curiosity keeps you young. The moment you say, I don't do that, is the moment you build walls around your life. Break them down. Try something new, not because you have to, but because you still can. 5. Pretending you don't need help. Too many seniors see asking for help as a sign of weakness. But the truth? Refusing help isn't strength, it's self-sabotage. You've lived a full life. You've earned the right to lean on others. Ignoring symptoms, climbing ladders, or carrying heavy bags alone may feel independent, but it often leads to preventable injuries or setbacks. And here's something people don't talk about: when you turn down help, you rob others of the chance to feel useful and needed. Jim, 74, always fixed everything himself. After a fall from a ladder, he finally asked his nephew for help. They ended up talking, laughing, and reconnecting. That one request built a stronger bond. Asking for help doesn't make you less capable. It makes you wiser, more human, and more connected. Final thoughts. By now, you've probably seen yourself in one or more of these habits. That's okay. Because awareness is the first step to freedom. These 5 things might seem small, but they can quietly shape the way you age. Letting go of just one of them can make a massive difference in your confidence, health, and joy. So, which habit have you been holding on to that's no longer serving you? What are you ready to let go of today? Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss a future video. Remember, you've still got so much life to live. Let's make every step forward lighter, stronger, and more joyful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.